Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I promised you guys that I would be making more videos and trying to just upload, but it's actually harder than it seems, guys. I have a very busy life. I'm a full-time mom, a full-time, goal chaser, so every day I'm just busy, and trust me, this is one of my goals. I want to, get somewhere with this, but I've been focusing a lot on little things of my life that I knew I had to work on, and it's just been a very crazy ride, but here I am. And I actually wanted to talk to you guys today about dealing with negativity and how to avoid those people in your life that are, just causing you so much dilemmas, so much issues, so many problems that stress you out and just keep you uptight. And these are people that are important to you, so it's very hard to deal with them. And I also want to talk to you guys about overall life, how to deal with negative people, and how to go about loving yourself and just being true to yourself. So if you'd like to find out more, just keep on watching, guys. And as always, thank you so much for all the love and support. Lately, a lot of you have been writing me and emailing me, and I just love communicating with you guys. So I will always be here to answer any questions. We all need that one positive friend, and I hope I can be that for some of you. So much love. I love you guys. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of little topics that I could kind of tell off of the comments from my 14 and pregnant video. Some of you are really bothered by someone who had a kid young, and I understand, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but please don't comment on my videos with your negative comments, because I'm here to make women feel more positive about themselves, and by you doing that, it doesn't help. I'd also like to apologize to any younger people who watch me. I do cuss a lot, and I'm sorry. It's something that I'm working on. It's just a bad habit that I have, and slowly it's going away. I'm trying, guys, so please forgive me if I do cuss in this video. And I just want you guys to be aware that I am 21 years old, so I do cuss. And I'm not perfect, and I don't want to be perfect. I just want you guys to know that in this world, anything is possible if you set your mind to it, and with obstacles in your life, you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. So I hope you guys learned something from this video, and if you guys have any feedback, please always show me love in the comments. Give it a thumbs up if you want me to keep on doing videos like these. If you want me to switch it up a little bit, I know you guys enjoy my story times, so I'll have a story time for you guys pretty soon. Other than that, I'm just gonna jump right in, because I feel like I did 2 intros. I don't know. We all have a negative person in our life, and for me, that was always my father. I felt like he was very negative. He didn't see the bigger picture of my goals. He didn't see the true meaning behind everything that I was doing with myself, and why I wanted to do what I wanted to do. So how I dealt with my father was, I was always very open with him, and I told him, you know what, I don't think your idea works, father, and I don't want to do what you want me to do, and I love you so much, but you need to respect who I want to be and what I want to do. You live your own life, and I live my own life, and even though you are my father and I respect you and I love you so much, your negativity just drowns me, and it puts me in this place that makes me feel like I'm not capable of doing what I want to do with my life. So what I mean by that is, my father and my mother always wanted me to go to college and pursue a career, which, it's something that I always did want to do. I've always wanted to be a surgeon, but things didn't work out that way for me. I knew I would be away from my daughter so much, and instead of going to college and continuing my education, I went to a couple of trade schools to see if I liked what they had in store. And my first option was cosmetology, so I did cosmetology, and I worked in a salon, and I realized that it was not for me. I didn't enjoy standing up on my feet more than 8 hours a day. I didn't enjoy gossiping all day with women. It was just not my thing. So and then I tried to be a medical assistant, and I went and I worked in clinics, and that wasn't for me either. I realized that, I love helping people, but the type of clinics that I was working at was really helping people. It was prescribing them medications over the counter, Norcos, you know. It was nothing that I was proud of. I probably worked at 3 different clinics until I decided, okay, this is not for me, I don't belong here. And finally I feel like I found something that I love, and a lot of people think it's a little crazy. And now that it's Halloween, I wanted to talk to you guys about it. Well, you know, now that Halloween's coming up. So I do work in a funeral home, and my plan is to manage and open my own funeral home, which it's in the works. I'm in the process of doing so, and it just feels a little amazing because I feel like I had to go through everything that I went through to get to where I am now, and to actually realize, okay, this is what I love to do. This is where I belong. I love helping people, and I love being there for them. And I'm not trying to stay off topic. I just kind of want you guys to understand a little bit of why my father, you know, why his thoughts were so negative towards everything that I did. My father is an awesome dad. He's very, like I said in my last video, he's very Mexican, very traditional. He works hard for everything that he has in his life, and I want, you know, I want to not work so hard and have a lot in life, if that makes sense. Obviously at first I'm gonna have to work really hard, but my dad's just, you know, I don't know, he works so hard. He busts his ass every day, and I just feel like I need to ease it up for my family. And one day I really hope to retire my parents. That's my ultimate goal in life, is to retire them and continue to help them in any way possible, and just get them to enjoy life and the true meaning of being in the United States, you know, actually enjoying it and doing what they love, traveling, whatever it is. I just want to do that for them. So yeah guys, so let's go back into the reason why my dad was so negative about everything. To begin with, my dad felt like I was choosing easy ways out when I did cosmetology, when I, you know, and I understand maybe I was choosing the easy way out, but that was my passion at the time, and I had to go through with it to see if it was something that I wanted to do forever. So now that I am where I am, I feel like, okay, I didn't need that. I didn't want that, you know. There was a time where I was like, yes, this is what I need to be doing, but it didn't work out, so let's keep it moving. So here I am in a new chapter in my life, starting a lot of things over. Recently my grandfather passed away, and that took a big toll on me and my life, and it's hurt me very dearly. I don't really like speaking about it because it does get me very emotional, and I'm not a very emotional girl. I like to keep a lot of my little feelings in a box, but that topic is very, very tender for me, so I like to just avoid it. But after that, a lot has changed for me. My mentality has changed a lot. So I wanted to share with you guys a couple of things, a couple of, you know, things that I've done that have worked for me, that have helped me come along and be a little bit more positive and just, you know, move forward in life. Because sometimes we seem like we're stuck in a certain situation and we just cannot move forward, and I just wanted to share that with you guys today. So one thing that I learned that I had to do, and it was probably one of the hardest things that I had to do, I had to cut out all of the negative people in my life. And like I said, my father was one of those people, and now my father has came along since I spoke to him. We sat down and I told him, look, Dad, you're very negative with me. You always see everything bad, and I understand. You're a father. You're always gonna see that, you know, someone's out to hurt me. Someone wants nothing good for me. I was saying, I had to sit my father down and kind of explain to him, you know, how his negativity affected me and how it influenced my actions. So a lot of times me and my dad would bump heads so much because he would always go against everything that I said, and you know, I would fight for what I believed was correct, and I would fight for what I loved, and I would fight for just what I wanted in life. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, 9 times out of 10 my dad was right, and I learned from every single little mistake that I did. So I learned that when it comes to my parents, that negativity, sometimes I needed it. I needed it to get to where I am now. Him pushing me, him telling me, look, this is not what you need, this is not what you should do. I needed that, but it also made me learn so much, and it made me learn that I'm capable of doing so much more than what someone expects you to do. What someone, you know, just as someone who cares about you, expects you to do certain things because that's what's best for them, but you need to do what's best for you. And so I explained that to my father, and lately we've, you know, had a wonderful relationship. Since it's been a while since I can remember that we argued or that, you know, we weren't on the same page. So I really appreciate everything that he has done for me and every advice that he has given me. The ones that I find that are a little bit more painful are friendships and relationships, because with those you actually have the option of removing them completely from your life. And when you have that conversation with them, it can either go east or west. There's no in between. Let me tell you guys a little short story. I had a friend that was very, very dear to me. I love this girl. We went to school together. We were so close, and I realized that she was so negative. Her vibe was so negative around me. She was always criticizing me. She was always telling me, you know, that I didn't deserve this, or that just little things. She was always just getting into my head, making me think at night like I'm not worthy, I don't, you know, deserve that. I don't know why this girl would do that to me. But I finally sat down and told myself, you know what, I can't do this. This is not a good relationship, good friendship. We shouldn't be friends. So I told her, you either be positive when you come around me or stay away from me. And just like that, she stayed away. And years later, and I don't feel like I need her in my life. I don't feel like I need anyone that I've ever cut off in my life. I actually feel so great. So if I've ever cut you off, I just want you to know that I'm doing so good, and I never needed you in my life. It feels so refreshing when you can get rid of all the negative people and you can just take in all the positive and love your life and love the people in your life. It's just amazing, and it's not in a bad way. I really don't mean to insult anyone, but I just feel like it's something you gotta do one way or another one day. Because imagine being 80 years old and still being so amargado, so mad at life. That's so sad. I wouldn't want to be there. So it is what it is. And if I cut them off, like, they want to be in my life, they better come back positive. They better come back at me with some, you know, like, all right, you know what, this time I won't, you know, do this, or this time we're gonna do things differently. But I still have a lot of people who are a little bit negative, and I'm working on that. I'm being patient, you know. But in a relationship, I would say that one is a little bit more mindful, because you can't just leave someone that you love so much. Come on now. If it was that easy, you know, no one would be out here hurting every day because of love. So when you love someone and they're so negative and they're always just bringing you down, you do need to have that conversation with them, and you need to learn how to deal with it. And by dealing with it, I mean, you know, you need to be able to communicate with them and show them what hurts you, and tell them, you know, just communicate, have a bond with each other, be able to be on the same page. Because if you're with someone who's always negative and it's always bringing you down, you don't need to be with them. They're affecting you, they're hurting you, they're gonna make you rotten in your head, and you don't need that, okay? So just every day uplift yourself. Just look at yourself in the mirror and think about all the good things that are happening in your life right now. All of the good things. Forget the bad, because any problem that you have can be solved if you think about it. Anything going on in life can be solved. Everything has a solution. So why drown in a glass of water? Why be so negative about something that will pass? Okay? There's so many people going through a lot. I can't sit here and tell you how I feel, you know, or that I can relate to them, because there's people who don't have homes, there's people who don't have parents, there's people who never even got to meet their parents, or, you know, there's just so much cruelty in this world. So why not make the best out of it? Make the best out of your day, make the best out of your attitude, and love yourself. Love yourself for who you are, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. Not a lot of you realize that. Before you can love someone else, you need to love yourself 100%. And every little flaw, because come on, We see Kim Kardashian, we see Kylie Jenner, you know, we see all these beautiful women, beautiful women that are so gorgeous and have these gorgeous bodies, and we all want that. But we don't all need to look like that. We can be ourselves, we can love ourselves. And I'll tell you right now, I know for a fact there's so many beautiful women out there that don't need makeup and don't need this and don't need, you know, but this fucking society is just killing us and making us think that we need to be a certain type of woman just to be loved, and that's not true. For centuries women didn't do that, and come on, they all found love. They all, you know, what's meant to happen will happen. If God wants something to happen, it's going to happen no matter what. Don't rush anything. Be patient, be genuine, be, you know, be the most lovable person that you can. I have very tough skin, so it's very hard to hurt my feelings, but people have, and people will continue to hurt my feelings, and it's okay, because you know what, I can get over it in 1 second. A mean comment doesn't really affect me, because I feel like if you're taking the time out of your day to comment something negative on someone's video, that you watch the whole video and then you go and comment something negative, you need help, and you're the one that has issues, and you're the one that needs to go find happiness, because that's something like a person who is mad at the world would do. I don't understand. Not one day in my life have I gone out of my way to comment on someone's picture something negative. I just don't understand, but it is what it is, guys, and either way, I love everyone who supports me and everyone who's been watching my videos lately. I just want you guys to know that you have a friend in me, and I know a lot of you have messaged me and you know that we had full-on conversations, and a lot of you have boyfriend problems, and you know, you're young and you're having sexual intercourse, so please everyone just be careful. I'm not here so you guys can think it's okay to be 14 and pregnant, or for you guys to think that if I can do it, you can do it. That's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is for any women who are already dealing with this. I'm here to tell you guys that you can move forward in life. You don't have to stay where you are. There is always a way to flip the page and keep moving forward. You do not have to stay there. So all of my support and all of my love goes to all of you beautiful women, and I hope you learn how to deal with this negativity that's in your life and that's hurting you and crushing you. If you guys need anything, my email is always down here, my Instagram, you can DM me, my Snapchat, you can Snapchat me. I'm always here. Like, my boyfriend gets so annoyed because I'm always on my phone, but lately I've been getting so much love from you guys, and it just amazes me how many people out there need help and just need a friend to talk to. So I'll always be here. I don't care what anybody says. Even if you're a negative person that's commented something mean on here before and you need some help, girl, let's talk. Let's talk. You want to get personal, you have something really bad that you have to tell me, don't put it down in my comments. Email me. Don't be so negative. Tell me what the hell. Why are you so mad? Let's talk about it. So yeah, guys, my next video I'm gonna try to do something about birth control, because I've realized how many women are having unprotected sex, and I just want you guys to be careful. I don't know, I just feel like I have so much to share with you guys, so much to tell. So hopefully we get together again soon and we can make that happen. I love you guys so much.